Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, Part 19. This is the 19th video in my American Idiom series, and like the others, I will present 5 idioms to you numbered 91 to 95. But first, I'll give you the chance to guess their meanings. Then I'll explain them to you using additional examples to help you to understand them better. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 91. And the example is, to stay competitive, luxury car manufacturers raise the bar every year on the qualities of their new cars. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is C, to increase the standards of something. And in our example, they're talking about how luxury car manufacturers make cars with higher standards. They increase the standards, okay, the qualities of something. So maybe they're adding higher quality equipment to the cars or adding other luxuries to the car. All right, they're raising the bar. That's what it means. Here's another example. I ate at that restaurant last year, and the food was not that good, and they were doing poorly. But since then, they have raised the bar on the quality of their food, and now they are doing quite well. In this case, the restaurant raised the bar. They raised the quality of their food, all right, to another level, a higher level. And that's why they're doing well now. Got it? So that's what to raise the bar means. Okay, number 92. And the example is, reading between the lines, I don't think my boss liked my idea about paying everyone overtime on our new project. Can you guess the meaning? Did you guess C, to try to understand someone's feelings that are not expressed explicitly or openly? If you did, you're correct. And that's what to read between the lines means. It means that you can infer something about how someone is feeling by how they are acting, or maybe what they're not telling you openly. Here's another example that might help. My friend Martha wrote me a letter about her new job, and I could read between the lines that she wasn't very happy with it. Now, in this case, the person is inferring by the tone of the letter of how his or her friend, Martha, is feeling about her job. Maybe she's indirectly talking about how bad the job is. So the person is like reading between the lines. They can tell that she doesn't like it, even though she doesn't come right out and say that she doesn't like it. And that's what to read between the lines of something means. All right, so it could be in writing, it could be spoken, it could be how somebody acts. All of these things give the person insight to how the person really feels. All right, number 93. And the example is, I don't like the way my boss throws everyone under the bus every time things go wrong in our department. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is B, to avoid criticism by blaming someone else for something. And that's what it means if you throw someone under the bus. You blame them. Instead of taking the responsibility yourself, you blame somebody else, you throw them under the bus, and that's why this person didn't like the way his boss did it in our example. His boss, there was a problem, so what did the boss do? The boss would usually throw the employees under the bus, blame them for everything, and not take any responsibility himself. That's what it means. Here's another example. Instead of admitting to her mistakes on the project, Jane threw everyone else on our team under the bus. We have the same situation here where, in this case, Jane blamed everyone else for her mistakes. She didn't admit to them. She threw everyone under the bus. Got it? All right. Number 94. And the example is, after a lot of hard work, Joel was able to get his foot in the door of publishing. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is C, to succeed with the first step toward a goal. And that's what happened here with Joel. His goal was to get into publishing, the publishing industry, and he was able to achieve this. So he got his foot in the door after a lot of hard work. Here's another example. Tim was able to get his foot in the door at that company by working there as an intern during summer vacation. In this case, Tim was able to make his first step toward his goal of working for the company by working there as an intern during his summer vacation. All right, so that's what to get your foot in the door means. All right, the final idiom, number 95. And the example is, many people want to retire early, but it's a pipe dream for most of them. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is A, something that is unlikely to happen. And that's what a pipe dream is. It's a dream that probably won't happen. And in our example, it's saying that many people, maybe everyone, wants to retire early. But for most people, they have to work until they're very old. All right, so that's what a pipe dream is. So here's another example. My friend Carolyn wanted to be an astronaut when she grew up. But as she got older, she realized it was nothing but a pipe dream. In this example, Carolyn, this person's friend, wanted to be an astronaut, right? So maybe she thought it was possible to do it. And then as she grew up, she understood, maybe by her situation, that it was something that it would be very hard to achieve, or something that would not happen. And that's what a pipe dream is. That's all for this video. Why don't you take the challenge and try to use one of these idioms in a sentence in the comment section. All right, I will correct it for you also if you do it. So, thanks again everyone for subscribing, and remember what I always say, keep practicing! See you next time.